morning, Seahawks. Today is September 17th, 2010. I'm Shakette Tabib, and welcome to Hawk Talk. What exactly is project-based learning? Well, it's a program that's new to Myrtle Beach High School, and we're all a part of it. More about PBL with Jimmy Hampy.
All right, PBL is
the palm tizzle.
This year, there's a new program called Project-Based Learning at Myrtle Beach High School. In Project-Based Learning, students will mostly work on their own with little teacher instruction. Basically, it lets students use 21st century skills in the classroom and prepare students for the future. They have their own laptop that they use in all of their classes. PBL consists of mostly 9th graders, but there are some 10th graders in it as well. Project-based learning helps students on their presentation skills and learning to work more independently.
What I like about project-based learning is that we get to use new technology. What I dislike about it is that it's not a real high school experience.
I like that we only have like 45-minute classes, but I don't like that we're with the same people for the whole day.
I think PBL is a way to learn to get together better with students and work as a team on everything. And to use a computer is easier than looking up at books, and you can find more information.
We're using PBL to create critical thinkers and get young folks who can not only do traditional school but also be prepared for the workforce. They know how to act professionally, they know how to work collaboratively, and they know how to use technology.
Well, what I think of PBL is it helps people use teamwork together. It helps you college prep, so PBL is a good thing.
It's like, I'm the type that when you say stuff, I really don't really understand it. I have to be active with it. And now that I'm in this program, I'm learning better, I'm getting better grades, and it's just a good program altogether.
I think PBL is a way to get to know each other better and work as a team.
I think project-based learning, or PBL as we like to call it, is going to be another great adventure as far as how students are going to learn. And the way I think it's really going to make a big difference is that the student's going to be held accountable for the learning, and the teachers are just going to be the facilitators, like a coach, learning to work with a team, being a leader, being a follower, everybody having to be part of the process, because in everything you do in life, you're going to work with a team. And we're now beginning to work on real life situations that I think will make a difference when you graduate from high school.
Project-based learning.
Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, almost all of us have at least one account made. It's fun and it's an easy way to socialize, and it keeps us in touch with a lot of people. But have you considered the dangers of social networking? More about that with Erin Eames.
I think that social networking is a great thing. I think it makes communication easier for students, as far as this is what I'm doing, and you can keep up with your friends. A way to post pictures, especially for people that you don't see on a daily basis, or if you have family in other states. I think that it helps you to stay in contact with more people more easily.
Well, I think that people put too much stuff on Facebook, MySpace, or anything else on the internet, and they put their numbers on the internet and anything like that, and people, all they can do is prank call them, send numbers to anybody else.
Social networking has become a major part of everyone's life today. With modern technology, people from two totally different places can meet up through the internet and share information with each other. As fun as this may sound, sharing your personal information with people you don't know can lead to fraud, harassment, and even death.
Well, first of all, you can't put your number on Facebook or MySpace. Because if you do, then people will copy it down and text you and call you and keep out you know?
Social networking is a way for young kids and even adults to communicate. People they hadn't seen in a while. There are dangers to social networking sites, i.e. Predators out there, child predators, can go and track you down through your IP addresses, and just little trick things where they attract young kids. The big problem here in high school is a lot of the kids today like to post pictures on Facebook and do things like that. Even though those pictures include alcohol and stuff like that, they don't realize that because it's something they do out of school, that it doesn't somehow maybe get tied to school or tied to the community where they can get in trouble. So you need to kind of be a little more aware of what you put on and what you say, especially if threatening people, even putting threatening messages out on there, you can get in trouble. That's what's called unlawful.
The Myrtle Beach High School crew would like to welcome our new freshmen, so we sent Tori Zeltner to get the scoop on how freshmen feel about this new high school experience.
There are 358 freshmen in Myrtle Beach High School. They will be facing many new experiences like different bell schedules, programs, and a wider variety of classes. Many freshmen we talked to said it is a big difference from being in middle school.
I like it because there's less classes. There's not 8 classes like there is in the middle school. Not having my dad here, and probably lunch. How the classes are so long and teachers are weird.
High school is different because in middle school we have 8 classes. High school you have 4 classes, so it's like your classes are extra long compared to middle school. My favorite part would have to be being able to have classes with 10th, 11th, 12th graders, not just 9th graders, so I can make new friends. In my opinion, the hallways are too crowded. I think that there should be different bells, different times that we all can go.
I mean, my new schedule is alright, but yeah, it's good. I mean, I don't really have anything to complain about. A lot more privileges, like you can leave the bathroom almost whenever you want. You can put your cell phone down while you're in the hall, listen to your iPod. Yeah, it's way better than middle school. The best part about high school is the long lunch line. I cannot get used to waiting that long lunch line. So I try to be like one of the first people there.
The best thing to do to prepare for high school is to come every day ready for class. I mean, make sure you get a good night's sleep, make sure you've had breakfast, come in, participate in class, make sure you've got your assignments ready, and that you're doing everything you can to get the best education you can get. The best way to stay out of trouble is to think about what's going on around you. You always want to try to do what's right, and I understand that sometimes we get tied up in other things, but if you constantly try to do what's right and what's best for everybody involved, you'll be all right. And if you stay on time and you're doing the things that you're supposed to do every day, you're in class on time and you're doing what the teacher asks of you, you're probably not going to get in much trouble at all. When they come to high school, you're now earning credits. Everything in high school is credit-based, okay, Carnegie units. So if you mess up one class, you have to go back and take just that one class. You don't take the whole year. So what you want to do is be serious, get all the credits that you want, get the best education that you can get to prepare you for whatever you want to do outside of school. If it's that you want to go in the military, you want to work, you're going to go to college, you're going to go 2-year, 4-year, you have lots of options. The one thing you don't want to do is take options away. So what we encourage you to do is do as much as you can, be the best person you can, make the best grades you can, and do whatever it is that you do best, and show that, and let us help you try to be ready for whatever life you're going to have after you leave this building.
I think the schedule is very, it's so cool because you've got 4 blocks of classes and you get to get more into the subjects instead of just having a couple of minutes and going home and not actually understanding what to do on your homework. You actually get to do most of your homework in class. High school is very different because you have, as I said before, only 4 classes, you have 2 semesters, and you change in the beginning of January, and you don't keep the same teacher for as long as you think you would.
To all the freshmen out there, remember to try your best in all your classes and make sure you leave with plenty of good memories.
As a potential moviegoer, the biggest decision you face these days when going to see a movie isn't what movie you see, but how you see it. Do you prefer 3D or do you prefer 2D movies? More about this with Nadia Gathers.
If you've been to the movies in the past year, you probably noticed the growing number of them showing in 3D. This craze began with the box office smash Avatar. The movie grossed over $2.5 billion worldwide and stands as the highest grossing movie of all time. Following the release of Avatar, movies such as Toy Story 3, Step Up, and Alice in Wonderland stole the box office compared to the regular 2D movies. Since the release of 3D movies, box office sales nationwide have jumped nearly 10%.
Well, this theater before 2007 was only in 2D, and it was an IMAX screen and so forth, but it was only showed 2D films. And since 2007, businesses increased dramatically.
As the popularity of 3D movies continues to rise, Many moviegoers are not happy with this Hollywood trend.
I'd rather see a 2D movie because it's just not that much difference. It's not worth the extra, like $3.
I don't like 3D movies because the glasses give me a headache.
I don't like 3D movies because you know I got these glasses here, and you can't fit 3D glasses over your glasses.
However, not everyone feels such negativity towards seeing movies in 3D.
I think 3D movies are a lot better than 2D movies because of the simple fact it comes more alive, and 2D movies are just lame.
I like 3D movies because everything pops out at you. It's more fun.
Alright, I like 3D movies because they just have better stuff than the other movies and graphics and everything.
3D movies are awesome.
You'll be like, oh my God!
Although there are mixed opinions about this growing trend, 3D movies are still being created and there are many more to come.
Well, that's all for today's Hawk Talk. Hope you've enjoyed it. And remember, Seahawks, life is good at the beach.